how to transpose the melody. So this is the given melody. We have to be able to identify the key signature, and then you have to pay attention to those notes with accidental, which are not part of the key signature. And then after that, you must be able to know whether you're transposing down or transposing up from the given melody. So let's identify the given melody first, and then we're going to talk about how to transpose. So this one ends with a C, and that one has no sharp, no flat in the key signature. So the key name is a C major. Alright, after that you have to be aware of those notes with accidental, which are not part of the key signature. And so try to circle the notes with a sharp, natural, or flat, whatever you have as an accidental. So that one sharp, so that means this note has been raised by semitone. So write R or raised note. Okay, so this one means lowered from the previous note. So you write L for lowered note. This one has been raised by semitone, so I'm also writing R for raised note. And then if you can circle, yeah, that'll be better. All right, so these are the notes that have accidentals. All right, now we're trying to transpose up to D major. All right, so when you have to transpose up, every note that you're writing for transposition must be above the given melody. If you're transposing down from the given melody, right, all the notes that you're transposing must be below the notes from the given melody. Okay, so now we're transposing up to D major. So transpose up, all right, to D major. So what is the key signature of D major? F sharp and C sharp, right? So I'm writing down the key signature, F sharp and then C sharp, okay? So first note, you need to know which note to start. So this is a C major, all right? And then starting with the E, that means you've got to start with the third of the tonic, D major. So that one, you're going to start with the third of D major, so which is F, okay? So I'm trying to write the notes first, and then do the accidentals and then the rhythm later. So I'm just trying to focus on the notes first, okay? All right, so this one, the first note was the third of tonic. The rest of them you do by interval. So this one, step down, okay? And then this one also step down. And then from this one to this, C down to G is down by fourth. So A. Okay, and then this one going up by six. So A, B, C, D, E, F, all right? And so back to F. And then this two, stepping up. So you finish with the first bar. So we're gonna take care of the rhythm and then also the accidentals later, all right? Okay, and then this one going up by second. So basically every note need to be moved by second, all right? So here, and then it's a step down. Okay, and stay the same. And then this one, step down again. And then this one, step down. Okay, how about this? All right, so it's a D down to G, so down by the fifth, okay? So that one, A. Finish with the second bar, and then we'll move on to the next bar. So this one, stepping up by second. So that one as well. And then this one, moving up by third. And then, same note again. And then going up by second, and then skip down by third, and again skip down. Okay, finished. And then that goes up by how many interval? 1, G, A, B, C, going up by fourth. So A, B, C, D. So that goes up by fourth, and that ends with tonic D. So all good. So now we have to take care of those notes having raised and lowered, right? So let's go with the first one that has been raised by semitone. So this one we need to raise by semitone, so I need a sharp there. It depends on the key signature, so you have to check whatever the notes that you're trying to raise or lower or not part of the key signature. If that notes, right, you're trying to raise or lower, or part of the key signature, then you have to adjust the accidental, okay? All right, so this is a G, and then lower back, so it's a natural, okay? And you finish with that R, and then here, so not the first one, but the second note has been raised. One that needs to be raised, okay? And then finish. Okay, now let's do the rhythm, okay? So the first two are a pair of quavers, and then this one, quadruped. And then this one, quadruped, stand up. And then these two were quavers. And then this is a 4 quavers grouped together. Okay. And then 2 quadruped in a row. Okay, and then this one is a quadruped, and then another quadruped here, and 4 quavers grouped together, 4 eighth notes grouped together, and finish with the semi-brief. All right, so first we have to identify the key signature and take care of those notes have been raised or lowered by accidental, and then trying to ascertain the scale degree number of the first note, because that's the note that you will have to start when you're transposing. So whatever the notes have been raised or lowered, you must mark, okay, so that you make sure that you raise and lower those notes when you're transposing. All right, so that's how you transpose the melody.